Aquarius, and welcome to your August 2020 love reading with Queen of Vibes Tarot. I want to welcome you guys to my channel, whether it's your first time or you are a return viewer, or subscriber. Hopefully this message will be helpful or healing to you in some way. All right, make sure to also check out your sun, your moon sign, your rising, and possibly your Venus, because those planets may be more prominent in your chart. If you don't know what that means, I can help you find that information. All my information is in the description bar below if you need to contact me. If you are enjoying this reading, guys, make sure to give the video a like, okay? That's very helpful to the channel. And if you would like your own reading, you can contact me. Once again, my information is in the description bar, okay, guys? So keep in mind this is a general reading. If it does not resonate, don't try to force it. Take what applies, let the rest of it fly, okay? And that's why I encourage you to check out your other signs, your other placements, because again, maybe your moon sign is stronger in your chart than your sun, or your rising is your dominant. So with that being said, at the end of this meeting, what's going on? At the end of this reading, I will also be pulling cards for those of you who are in a relationship from my personal deck, Messages from Your Lover, just to give us a little bit more information for, like I said, those of you who are seeing someone, okay? Let's go ahead and let's get into it. Let's get into it, all right? This is a love reading, so this is for everyone, whether you're in a relationship or you are single, okay? If you are single, make sure to pay attention to the advice portion of this reading, and also to the what you want and what motivates you portion, okay? Those will probably resonate the strongest for you or have the strongest message, okay? So the first card is going to represent your current energy, or the current energy of your love life or your relationship. We've got the Death card, okay, Aquarius? So something may be coming to an end, all right? Something may be coming to an end, or something may have just gone through a transformation. So you may have gone through a transformation if you're single, or you need to go through a transformation. For some of you, a relationship has ended, okay? For others of you, you may be in a relationship or maybe seeing a Scorpio. Next card is going to represent what's challenging you right now, and this is the Temperance card. So for some of you, what's challenging you is to find balance. Maybe, something ended abruptly, or, when things end, you have to find your new normal, right? So some of you are trying to adjust to all the changes that you have been going through recently. All right, next card is going to represent energy from the past that may be affecting the situation, and we've got the Hermit card. So for some of you, you may have really withdrawn, really taken some space in the past, taken some time to reflect on things, and so now that time that you took back then is really what fortified you to be able to handle what's happening now, okay? Others of you may have dealt with a Virgo. Maybe you are either breaking up with a Virgo. Some of you may have realized after your transformation that this Virgo from the past is significant to you, okay? Next card represents where this is going towards. We've got the King of Swords. For some of you, you're going to continue to be single, especially for those of you who've just gone through a breakup, or if you're already single, you're either going to continue that, but you're going to have a lot more clarity on what it is that you actually want out of your love life or out of a relationship. Others of you, the King of Swords can represent an air sign, okay? So some of you may be moving towards dealing with an air sign in the future. Some of you may also, your challenge may be that you're trying to either end things with a Sagittarius, or a Sagittarius has ended things with you, all right? Let's go ahead and see what it is that you want. What does Aquarius want? Can I get one card to represent what it is that Aquarius wants? Okay, so a lot of you do want to find your balance, okay? You do want to find balance. You do want to find harmony, or you do want to experience harmony in your love life or in your relationship, okay? Next card represents your motivating factor. So this is what's going on internally. Could be consciously, could be subconscious. So if it doesn't click for you right away, don't get, don't shoot the messenger. Maybe this is your subconscious talking to you, okay? What's going on for Aquarius? What's motivating Aquarius right now? Can I get one card for what's motivating Aquarius? And we've got Hierophant. Okay, so some of you definitely may have this transformation is connected to your spirituality. And I feel like this is a theme. Okay, a lot of times when I do readings, we have themes. And so a lot of people right now are experiencing transitional time periods. A lot of people right now are transitioning, awakening, they are exploring their spirituality. All right. And so a lot of people are realizing that the kind of relationship you have is very much linked to your spirituality. It's very much linked to how open you are, how healed you are in certain areas, how aware you are the fact that you need healing in certain areas. Okay. Some of you may be motivated by a Taurus. All right. Some of you may be seeking some type of counseling or guidance for your situation. All right, next card is going to represent the advice, though, for this reading. What is the advice for Aquarius? Can I get one card for the advice for our Aquarius? One card. Okay, can I get one card for my Aquarius for advice, please? Okay, we've got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So for some of you, you may be focusing very hard on something. Some of you may have thrown yourself into work to avoid anything that was going on in your life. I'm just hearing like you're working too hard, okay? Some of you are trying to make a relationship work that's about to end or that should end. Some of you have lost your focus because of an ending or because of this transition. And so you need to don't give yourself too much of a hard time. Don't beat yourself up too much right now. If you've gone through a transition and things are drastically different than what you are used to or how things used to be in your life, then that's it. You don't need to look back and wonder why you're different. Why are things not the same? Go with what's happening now, okay? Don't overthink too much. Some of you may be obsessing over a relationship and you need to just kind of chill a little bit, all right? Relax. All right, next card is going to represent external factors. Okay, so this is outside of you. This could be another person or some sort of circumstance. All right, so can I get one card for the external factors to this situation for Aquarius? One card. Can I get one card for Aquarius external factors? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you, this is an earth sign, okay? This is someone that you consider to be very warm, very nurturing, very kind, very helpful, very centered and grounded, okay? Now, this could be this Taurus for some of you. This could be the Virgo for some of you, okay? But for others of you, this is someone who kind of has it together. So maybe you have your eye on this person or this person has their eye on you, or this is how you're being seen. Now that you've come through this transition and you're trying to find your balance, you're being seen now as the Queen of Pentacles to someone, okay? I'm going to clarify all these positions. So next card represents the possible outcome. What's the possible outcome? We've got the Eight of Wands. So there may be some changes happening. Things may be happening pretty quickly for you also. For some of you, this may be like a little love affair that just blooms really quickly. A lot of you are going to get a dose of passion. For those of you who are already in a relationship, things maybe get a little spicy. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's clarify what's really going on for Aquarius, okay? All right, so clarifying the Death card, we've got the King of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying Temperance, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So there it is, that finding harmony, finding that balance, right? Clarifying the Hermit. We've got the Chariot in the reverse. Clarifying the King of Swords. We've got Strength in the reverse. Clarifying what you want. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Clarifying internal factors. We've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. All right, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And then clarifying the Eight of Wands, we've got the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Okay. So, Aquarius, what I'm picking up is that, you know, for those of you who have gone through an ending, or for those of you who have gone through some sort of transitional phase, right now, finding balance is key. Finding, like, landing on your feet, being able to look around and assess the situation and determine which direction you want to go in next is really your move. With the King of Cups in reverse, some of you may be dealing with a water sign. Like I said, some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio. You may have ended it with a water sign. Okay, others of you, you have ended it with someone, and the reason why this ended is because there was just no more love flowing. Okay, there was no more love flowing. There were, the emotions that were there were stunted or were negative. Okay, and so moving to the past to see how do we get here, things kind of stalled out for a while. I think for in the past you experienced, even if you were in a relationship, you experienced a long period of stagnation, a period where just nothing was happening. So for some of you, this ending just had to happen in order to free things up, and so that you could flow again, so that you could go towards being more balanced and finding your harmony. Okay, some of you have been with somebody for a long time that nothing was happening. Some of you could have been a Cancer, and you had to take time out to figure out, okay, what's going on with me and this person. Some of you were just never able to let your guard down in a situation, and therefore there had to be a transition towards more harmony. Okay, moving towards, what is this moving towards? We've got the King of Swords and then the Strength card in reverse. For some of you, you may have cut off a Leo, okay? Some of you, or you're moving towards cutting off this Leo because you've realized that it's time for things to end. You've gone through your transformation. You've seen that there's no love here, or that the love isn't flowing. Others of you, the King of Swords in the Strength in reverse is telling me, you know, again, enforcing that just single period, not much love happening. Still a focus on, you know, getting clear about things, or you've become so clear that you no longer are able to accept anything less than what you want. So somebody may come towards you in this Strength in reverse energy, and you're gonna like shoop shoop, no, cut it off, get out of here. I'm not accepting that. Strength in reverse represents, you know, someone who's overbearing, someone who is not showing love in a harmonious way. They're being more selfish. They're really just going after what they want. Okay. Also not a balance. All right. So if someone comes to you and they're out of balance, you're like, listen, I've spent all this time getting in alignment. No way. You know, back it up. Back it up. So what you want is to be able to find your balance so that you can have a new beginning, something that's more stable, something that's more grounded. Whether that's a new relationship or whether you are reworking a previous relationship, whatever happens now is going to have a much better foundation than what you had before. All right, motivating factors. So we've got the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. So some of you are considering marriage, but wondering how to get there because right now things may not seem harmonious for you. And so you have to give yourself time. Like, don't rush it. Don't force it. Don't beat yourself up. Allow the transition to happen. Allow this ending to happen before you start thinking about what's next. Go through the process. Choo! Excuse me. Whew. Achoo. All right. Allow it to happen. Experience the process. Get to the end of the transformation. Allow the balancing to occur. Once you get there, then you can determine the next step, right? All right, moving on to the external factors with this Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. I feel like this is someone who is who they say they are, okay? This is someone who, they're not about lying. It's all about, like, clarity. Some of you may have found out that there was an external person to the situation, could have been an earth sign. Others of you have someone outside of this situation that's a lot more honest and a lot more giving than what you've experienced before. This person could have helped you through this transition or help you through the transition if it's still occurring for you now, okay? This may be someone that you have your eye on, someone that has their eye on you, or just somebody that was a very important part of helping you get from point A to point B, for those of you especially who were going through a bit of a hard time, all right? The possible outcome, we've got the Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords in reverse. So something I feel like comes in to shake things up for you. And it's going to kind of like, it's going to sidetrack you a bit, not necessarily in a bad way. I see you not really being able to think straight. Some of you, someone's going to come at you really fast. They're going to come at you with a lot of passion, or you're going to experience a lot of passion for someone. And for those of you who are transitioning in a relationship, things are going to change so quickly. It's kind of going to blow your mind. You're going to be like, wow, like, things were so stagnant for so long, and boom, all of a sudden. And that's what, a little bit of healing does. That's what a little bit of change, that's what letting things go, that's what ending cycles is. That's what's, clearing out old, emotions, old traumas. Once we clear those things out of our field, you'd be surprised how fast things change and come towards you now, because you're able to accept it. All right. From the Romance Angels, I'm going to pull 3 cards. So the first card that just popped out, we've got New Love. So some of you, like I said, you're just now going through this change. You're just now going through this transition, and all of a sudden this new love is going to pop up. Like, what? Okay, next card, we've got Getting to Know Each Other. Okay, so don't rush it, don't force it, don't obsess over it. Just allow it to happen. Get to know the person. Make sure this time that you focus on a foundation. All right, for those of you who are single, this is just someone new going in, same concept. Take your time. Okay, get to know the person. Can I get one more card for my Aquarius? One more card for my Aquarius. Oop. Okay. Just one. I don't need 3 or 4. Can I get one card for Aquarius? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this, for those of you who are in a relationship, it's going to feel like it's going to feel new. It's going to feel new, and you're being given an opportunity to get to know each other all over again. Something had to die. These old ways, the stagnant energy had to be cleared out so that you could have this new opportunity. And now things are going to move fast, and they're going to move towards a different level. For those of you who are single, you're going to meet someone new, get to know them. This person is going to be the right person for you, as long as you make sure that they're not coming with the kind of energy that you just cleared out, right? All right, so for those of you who are in a relationship, let me just pull these 3 cards from my deck. 3 cards from your partner. One more card for Aquarius. Can I get one more card for Aquarius? And this will kind of help you to determine, what kind of conversations you might need to have, or where your focus is on healing, not only just with you, but for your partner, for those of you. Yeah, okay. So this card, this person, it says, I only act like I don't care. All right, so you may have someone who doesn't necessarily wear their heart on their sleeve. Could be this King of Swords energy that they have, but they care. And so maybe, you felt like things were stagnant for so long and they were stalled in this King of Cups in reverse energy, because this person is not showing you how they really feel. We've got obsessed here, so I feel like, when I see the the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, maybe this person feels like you're a bit obsessed and they feel like you're a bit of a bully, Aquarius. All right, so maybe that's what causes them to kind of pull back because you're so forward. You're so, on them about what you want and how you want things to be and how you want things to go. And they get fed up of pushback, so they just shut down. And so to you, it seems like they don't care. They really do care. And that's where the balance needs to come in. That's why there's balance. That's why you need to find emotional balance, because you're overboard. Maybe you're battling this strength in reverse energy where you're being overbearing because you're just pushing off your ideas and your wants and your needs, and relationships are about balance. All right, guys, so that has been your love reading for the month of August, but it's a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to come to this video, if it resonates, then so be it. All right, and I appreciate you guys, especially those of you who have been here all the way to the end. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss my other content, and I will see you guys at the next reading.